This production is brought to you by the Great Sky Network.
People say nothing ever happens in Mississippi. I can tell you for damn sure that ain't the truth. Now, I ain't saying we're as wild as Louisiana. Those Cajuns got gators, voodoo, and more ghosts than cemeteries. But we ain't boring either. We've got monsters in the woods, things that howl in a way no coyote ever could. But the worst thing? Aliens. Yeah, I said it. Aliens. They come down here quiet like, in the dead of night, pluck folks right out of their trailers and pickup trucks. And all them city slickers up north think we're just a bunch of hicks who don't know shit from Shinola. Well, let me tell you something. Just 'cause we say it with an accent don't mean we're stupid. We see things. We know things. Like what happened to Gracie. Now, Gracie ain't officially my girl. Not yet, but I've been working on it. She's got a laugh like sweet tea and a smile that could get a man to mow her whole yard in August without asking for water. I've been meaning to talk to her proper, maybe at church or the Sonic, but I got nervous every time. So I figured maybe I'd swing by her place one night. Nothing creepy. I just wanted to check in, maybe make sure she was doing okay. Plus, she's got one of them little porch cats that always hisses at me, and I like a challenge. I crept up through the pine brake, being quiet as I could. That's when I saw it. A big old ball of light floating right over her trailer like the Lord himself was fixing to rapture only her and leave the rest of us behind. It wasn't natural, humming like a power line in a rainstorm and casting shadows that moved the wrong way. And then I saw them, two of them, aliens, skinny, gray-skinned, big old black eyes like wet marbles and arms like they skipped arm day for all of evolution. They were gliding down the steps of Gracie's trailer, carrying her like she weighed nothing. She wasn't moving. I ducked behind a pine tree so fast I got bark rash on my forehead. Now I ain't no hero. I ain't even varsity. But I wasn't about to let no cosmic freaks take Gracie off to whatever probe palace they call home. Only problem was, what the hell was I supposed to do? I didn't have a gun. I didn't have backup. I didn't even have cell signal, 'cause Mississippi. And I damn sure didn't want to get zapped by some alien ray gun and wake up wearing a tinfoil diaper on some ship called the USS Surprise. That's when I remembered the story of the Mississippi squirrel. Now, if you ain't heard it, it's a true tale, or as true as anything gets down here, about a squirrel that got loose in a church and caused enough chaos to start a revival. I didn't have a squirrel, but I did have raccoons. We got so many raccoons around here they could form a union. And lucky for me, a trio of the bandit-eyed little bastards had been dumpster diving not 20 feet from me. So I hatched a plan. A stupid plan. The kind of plan that only sounds smart when it's 2 a.m. You're barefoot in the woods and your crush is being abducted by space gremlins. I grabbed a stick, scooped some old barbecue from a tipped over trash bag, don't judge me, and slathered it on my arms and shirt. Raccoons love barbecue. I knew that. You know that. The aliens didn't know that. I whispered, "Hey there, little fellas. I need y'all to cause a scene." And bless their greasy little souls, they did. One of them hissed. The other two followed, and then all hell broke loose. They charged out of the woods like furry linebackers, teeth flashing and squealing like piglets on fire. The aliens jerked like someone smacked them with jumper cables. One of them dropped Gracie flat on the porch with a thud that made me wince. The raccoons didn't care. They went after the aliens like they were late on child support. I took my chance. Sprinting out of the brush, I slid across Gracie's porch, grabbed her wrist, and hauled her behind a bush just as the raccoons knocked over a trash can and scared one of the aliens into running into his own ship. "Gracie," I whispered, shaking her gently. "Gracie, wake up." Her eyes fluttered. Net, what y'all doing in my house? Covered in barbecue? Saving you, I said. And I really wish that sounded cooler than it does. Now, that second alien, he wasn't near as scared as the first. In fact, he looked downright pissed. While his buddy was getting raccoon handled, this one stayed calm enough to pull what I think was a ray gun off his hip. Looked like a hairdryer made it with a glow stick. He pointed it right at them raccoons and started zapping like he was playing whack-a-mole on expert mode, blue bolts shooting out, lighting up the trees like the 4th of July in a bug zapper factory. Raccoons scattered, squealing. One of them even tried to climb the alien like a tree, which ended poorly for everybody involved. But that was when things got even worse. Gracie's cat, Princess Sassypants, a spiteful calico with trust issues and a shriek like a banshee in labor, picked that exact moment to explode out of her hiding hole under the porch. I guess all the zapping and raccoon rage spooked her. And where does she run? Right toward me. Now, I ain't scared of cats, but I am scared of being clawed to death in front of a girl I like and getting caught by a spaceman while I'm doing it. So I did the only thing a rational Mississippi boy could do. I grabbed that cat by the tail and yeeted her. Now, before y'all go judging me, I ain't proud. Sassypants landed claws first on that alien's chest with a screech that sounded like someone put a blender full of fireworks on fast forward. The alien dropped his ray gun and let out this high-pitched wee sound, arms flapping like he was trying to unpeel himself from gravity. Now, I don't know if y'all have ever seen a panic alien with the calico from hell doing her best impression of a lawnmower on cocaine, but it was something. He ran. Not just jogged. I mean ran. Full sprint. Into a tree, then into the ship, then through the ship, if the crashing noises meant anything. Sassypants finally bailed off him somewhere mid-panic and darted back under the trailer like nothing had happened. Gracie blinked, her eyes wide like she'd just seen Jesus do a keg stand. Neck, she whispered, clutching my arm. Did you just weaponize my cat? I swallowed hard, trying to play it cool, even though my heart was slamming in my chest like a gospel choir drum line. I reckon I did, I said. Might have just invented the world's first feline-based defense system. She stared at me a second longer, then nodded real slow. That was kinda hot.